Hey, if we've got people here, maybe I'll just start early. I think I will. Since there's a couple people waiting already, I'm just going to go ahead and start the chat. I know y'all could hear me anyway, so I saw that there were a couple people here, so I thought, why not just start a little early? So how is everybody? I hope you're doing well. I have had a pretty good day today. It's been a great day at church, and then we had a little meeting after church about expanding the parking lot, which isn't a big deal, but have to still get a congregational approval. My husband was all in charge of that, so I had to stay for the meeting, and then came home, ate a little bit of lunch, and here I am. I just filmed the darts video before coming online, so I hope to have that online sometime tonight, maybe. If not tonight, first thing in the morning. But my goal is to get it online before I go to bed tonight, which may end up being midnight, but you know, I tend to upload really late at night, so you can be watching for it. I filmed how to move a dart, how to pivot a dart, how to, you know, make it, divide it into two places, and also how to get your apex in the right spot, and also how to sew a dart, a couple tips. So hopefully that'll be helpful for some people. That will be number 2 in our bodice fitting. You don't have any sound or video. Still? Oh, thank you so much, Silverleaf. Patricia, is anybody else experiencing that, or is it just her? Do you guys have sound and video? I can't tell about sound, but I have video on my iPad over here, so let me know if you don't. Maybe she was doing that before I was actually in the chat. Thanks so much, everybody. Hi, Dee, Stacy. Hi, Kathy. Glad you can make it today. Hi, Bridget. Okay, good. Patricia, I'm sorry. It looks like it might be something on your end. Maybe try to log back in. Sometimes that'll do it. Like log off of YouTube and then back on. Maybe it'll show up for you. So, hi, Elizabeth. So glad to see you guys. It's been an eventful week, y'all. Did you know I had my trip to the ER in May, and because of that, I had to have my colonoscopy on Friday. And they did find something, but it's nothing that I have to worry about too much right now. He said it's something that could turn into cancer if I ignore it. So I have to have another colonoscopy to like remove it. It's with different instruments so they can go deeper, I guess. And they're going to remove that so that I don't have to worry about that. But it's still a little unnerving, you know, when you find out that there actually is something there. But part of me is a little nervous till I get the biopsy results back. But I'm pretty sure he said he was a straight shooter, and if he was worried about it, he'd tell me, and he wasn't worried. So if you're inclined to pray, a little prayer for me, for my nerves and everything about it would be great. So, hi,
Nice to see you guys. Hi, Dottie. Hi, Kate. Is it Lynn? I don't know whether to go by Lynn or if there's a K name before it that I should call you. So, anyway, thank you guys for being here. So, if you would just kind of keep me in your prayers, I really appreciate that. So, let's see. As I said, I filmed the dart video today. That's going to go up probably tonight or tomorrow morning. Usually I upload really late at night. It just seems to work out that way that, I finally get everything edited and, start that running. And then before I go to bed, I'll have it uploaded and release it. So usually my releases come around 11 or 12 at night. So thank you guys for your prayers. I really appreciate it. Oh, good. Thank you so much for sharing that you had that Silver Leaf. It's a little unnerving when they tell you that. Because the point was to make sure that the colitis was all healed. And he goes, oh, well, the colitis is all healed. And I'm thinking, oh, great, I'm good, And he goes, but we did find this other area. And he said, you can thank your colitis, which I think I'll just thank God for letting me have the colitis so that they would find that before it became something. So you never know what's gonna be down the road. So that's why you gotta stay connected to your faith all the time. So, oh, good, Elizabeth, thank you. Yep, he said it was like a flat polyp, and they couldn't get it with the scope that he was using. So they have to go. He said a different doctor used a different scope, and that he would have to go in there with that and scrape it. I don't know what that means, but anyway, yeah, so it'll be fine, I'm sure. So I get to go through that whole prep thing again, right? I had so many plans for getting things done this week. I had a Rockford raglan hack that was just awesome. And I made it actually with fabric that Dot Safudo had gifted me, and I was really excited to do a video on that the same day that they had the feature Friday for Love Notions. Well, I just totally underestimated how much time I wouldn't be in my sewing room on Thursday for that prep, so I didn't get it done. I did get it done yesterday, though, and I wore it to a wedding yesterday, so I will be filming a tutorial on that. What I did was a raglan, Rockford raglan with no sleeves, so it has that sort of almost a modified halter neckline, like a racerback almost, and it really turned out cute. So I have a tutorial on how to do that, which I'm going to upload probably later this week, and that's when I'm going to share. That was supposed to be Friday, just everything in my life was supposed to be another time. Like lately, it just seems like everything derails me from the things I need to do. So my apologies for that, but oh, good. Well, you'll like this, Kathy. I think that neckline happens to be really flattering on larger people like me. This is the smallest part of me right here and here. So I thought, if I do something that shows my shoulders, maybe my arms won't look quite as big. And actually, it looked really nice. So I got a lot of compliments at the wedding. I thought I made it this morning. I love that when they look at you like, you what? That's the best, isn't it? When you make something and somebody goes, you made that, So that's always fun to do. So anyway. Oh, you now have water after 2 months of camping. Oh no. Wow. That is crazy. Wow. That would be hard. Thank you for sharing with me, you guys that have had polyps and had them removed. I really appreciate that. So we started a little early, Joey. I was in here, it was about, I don't know, 7 or 8 till, and I started the countdown, but there were already like 8 people here, so I just went ahead and started. Just a little bit early. Hi, Joey. So good to see you. Ah, you didn't have to go through the prep twice. That would be nice. That would be nice. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'll just do whatever they suggest. I don't want to have a surgery. That would not be fun. Oh, I wasn't, Kathy, I wasn't implying you were a large person. I'm just saying a lot of us that, like me, that are worry about that. And I think a lot of people would really look good in that neckline. I'm sure you're not a large person. I'm sorry. That came out wrong. My apologies. I guess I just assume everybody is like me, which is wrong. So I'm not actually not a huge large person, but you know, we always think we're not never happy with our own whatever we are. We're never happy. Yeah, we just started early. Cuz I mean, there was 8 people in here and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to start. Why should 8 of us sit here and watch the countdown when I was already here? So, you're fluffy. I like that. I'm among the fluffy. Oh, and you're not late. We were actually early. I started the countdown and realized there were like 8 or 9 people waiting, and I'm like, well, I might as well just talk to everybody because I'm just sitting here anyway. Why should we all just sit and look at the countdown? So, yep, that's true. She says if you hit the like button, it'll push it out to more people. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. I have not been, it seems like I've been lax with getting videos out, and I want to apologize to you guys. It's not that I'm lax. I just have had so much going on, number one, with lots of health tests and stuff like that. And then also just trying to do some things behind the scenes, learn some things to make things better. And, you know, it just all takes time. And there's a lot of stuff going on at church. And so I wear all these hats, so I just have to sometimes keep all the balls in the air. And once in a while, you have to put one down for a half second to manage the other ones. So that's what happened, and I apologize, but I just filmed the second bodice video right before I came online today. So it's going to be all about darts. So I hope you'll like it. I think it should clear up some confusion for some people. Moving darts is like the way easiest thing in the world to do. And I hope that I just broke it down to be really simple for you guys, because it's just so easy. And that's the first thing you have to do with a bodice, is get those apexes in the right spot. And nobody's, no pattern's going to be right for everybody. So at one time or another, you're probably going to have to move your darts around. So that will be, I think, helpful for you. So I showed how to lower them, raise them, move them, and pivot them out to a different spot. So that should help you if you want to play with some style elements. If you want to turn a regular bodice into a princess bodice, you could get the drift of how to do that. And also, I showed you a couple of tips on how to sew them so that they're not real pointy. So hopefully that will help you. And yeah, I think it will. I know I'm going to coin that phrase too, fluffy. I like that. Oh, good, Kathy. Thank you. Forgive me. That was wrong of me to just, I don't know. You're scared of darts? No way. No, 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 no. You can't be scared of darts. They're easy. Easy peasy. And once you, just practice. Draw some on just some scrap fabric and just practice sewing them. That's real easy. But I showed you a method on how to make them not pointy. So it's just a little trick. It's sort of a visual trick, and it works. And they end up being just nice and smooth. Oh, no problem, Dot. You're actually not really that late. So I kind of started early. Did you hear your name? I was telling them about the fabric that you gifted me, and I made that raglan, sleeveless raglan, as I guess is what you would call it. Darts shift? Yes, they do, with gravity and time. That is so true. There's probably some kind of a theory or something, Pythagorean theory out there about the gravity. Yes, they do. Mine have shifted a lot over the years. Yes, darts are easy. They really are. I don't know. There's just a mental thing, I think, that we think that they're not. But it's just like zippers. Zippers are easy too. It's just a matter of doing them a couple times and then you got it down. So, but knowing where to put them, that is key. Because if you have your darts in the wrong place, it's not going to fit right. You cut out a shirt last week and gave yourself an attack. Oh no. No, no, no. We're not going to allow that. The good Lord made us 3D, so we have to have darts. There's no two ways about it. Unless you always wear knits. The only time you don't need one is when you have knits or a really, really, really loose fitting thing. Okay. Oh no, don't let zippers scare you anyway. Hi Candy, nice for you to be with us. I really appreciate you dropping in. I keep getting Facebook notifications when I don't turn my laptop on like all week because I only use it when I get on a live, either a live for this or a live for my jewelry business. So I haven't like had it on since Wednesday, and it just then I've got notification after notification after notification because I have not been on my laptop. Yes, taking your time is a good, huge part of that. Very true. Ah, we don't want to interrupt your nap. Dottie's been helping with her newborn grandbaby girl. She's so cute. All those pictures of her. She's just a little rosebud. That's what my mom always used to call babies. She'd go, oh, look at that little rosebud. I love that description of a new baby because their little mouths, they look just like rosebuds. Oh, you know what? Silverleaf, have you seen the hump jumper that I've demonstrated before? If you use that when you get started with a knit, your sewing machine won't eat it anymore. Try that. It's just getting going. Yeah, it will work. I don't know. Let me go grab mine and I can show you what it is. So it looks like this, okay? You can see it, right? And what you do is you slide that under the presser foot and it gives it something to grab besides the fabric when you're starting. And then you just sew off, this will fall away and you just keep going. And it works really well. It's called a hump jumper. And I got mine at Wowak. Excuse me, I'm so sorry, I'm drinking Coke, that's why. Wowak.com is where I got mine. And they also have them, I think I've seen them on Amazon. You probably can pick them. I don't know if you can pick them up in Joann's. I don't know if I've ever seen one there. But they have various sizes, thicknesses. And this one is the one I use 9 times out of 10. You can see it's kind of, I've run the needle through it a few times. It's kind of beat up, but it works. And then I have a Janome jig, which is a really thick one for going over like really thick seams. But this is the one I use to start knits. I almost never start a seam without putting this under the presser foot, and then I just don't have to worry about it. It always works every time. Oh, no problem. I'm glad to help. Beach Baby, I haven't seen you in a little while. Good to see you on here. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Gail. See who else wandered in here. Candy, thank you so much for joining us today. Yeah, we've got 44 people in here right now. We should do roll call or something. Oh yeah, actually sometimes when they give them with your machine, sometimes they say they're for button spacing, which I get that because it's so that you know the shaft is a little higher or whatever when you sew on a button. I get that that's why they would do that, but yes, that will work. Because one came with my machine, it isn't this one, but with my new Janome, one came with it, and it was called on the thing. It was called a button spacer or something like that. But that's not what I use it for. Yeah, I just use them it's just constantly on the bed of my machine. Like that's where it always is. I have a couple different sizes, but this is the one I use 9 times out of 10. You can also use the back of it if the seam's a little bit thick and you just want to lift it up. You can use this end to just raise up your presser foot to get over a hump. So, little tricks. I used to, before I saw the hump jumpers, I used to fold up interfacing and put it behind my, put it under the presser foot behind it to get things started. Now I just use this. So what's everybody sewing this week? I just finished that raglan that I was talking about. So that video will be later in this week. I don't know what I'm going to sew this week. I have a couple gifts I need to get started on. My mother-in-law's birthday's next week. I want to make her she's been admiring my Metro blazers that I made from Love Notions, so I kind of like to make her one for fall. Her birthday's the 17th. She's 92. She's a real classy dresser. At 92, she always looks good. She's good. Always her makeup is perfect still, and she's got earrings on, and she's just like such a classy lady. So I would love to make her a blazer. I think she would really love it. Use it for lopsided on cover stitch. Oh, that's a good idea. I have one by my cover stitch, but I've never actually had to use it there, but that's a good idea. Yep, that's what they call them, but that's not what I use it for. I don't use it for buttons. Probably should use it for buttons, but I just use a pin. If you want to sew a button on, you want that shank to be bigger, you just put a straight pin across it, and then it'll just raise it up a little bit. Yes, I do too. I love the classy ladies. I want to be like that when I'm 92. If I live to 92, I want to be like that. My mom was like that. She was in a wheelchair. She was only 70 when she passed, but she was kind of an old 70. She was really a train wreck medically, diabetic, lost both of her legs and all kinds of things. And she just stayed classy right to the end. She was a classy lady. You need a fast dress or top with pants. I made, I was talking about the raglan, and I made the Rockford raglan with no sleeves, which was really cute. And I'm gonna do the tutorial later. But the view of that pattern you see that has that point is really, really attractive. I made it like that with no sleeves and with that point. And really, that's a really, really nice overlay. So you might just check that out because that was really fun. Oldest daughter getting married in December. Ooh, velvet. Oh, I love working with velvet. It's tricky, but it's beautiful. So pretty. Always iron it on the wrong side and put a towel underneath it so you don't mess up the nap. Me too, Deanne. I want to be like my mother-in-law. She's amazing. Oh, good. I'm glad. Like this Trello just changed everything. I guess now they're going to workspaces instead of, so you have to put your boards in workspaces. I just got some kind of a notification about that. I don't think it's a big deal. It even says they'll do it for you. Mine are pretty straightforward, so I don't think that they'll, I don't think it'll be a problem. I guess I should look at that. They said in September, or maybe it was in August. Something else was happening in September. Oh, that was Google Drive. Google Drive is doing something to make files easier to find, and they're going to do all your files like that by September or whatever. So they want to make sure that you know that. Like, just don't delete them and I'll be fine. Membership sign up? You mean for the channel? We don't really have a membership yet. I'm gonna be doing Patreon soon. That's one of the things I'm working on behind the scenes. But that's what you mean. You can just join our Facebook group, and that's one way to stay connected with everything going on. Usually if I've got some kind of announcement, that's where I would put it, is on our Facebook group. But yeah, I will be doing, I'm getting closer with the Patreon. I know I have so many people hold me accountable to do it, and it's coming. I just want to make sure it's really ready before I let it go. So yeah, that will be coming. I will be announcing that. I'll probably do a little quickie video to introduce it, how it's going to be. I don't know if I can get a picture over to my computer really quick to show you. Let me see. Maybe I can show you this way. Okay. There's my raglan. That's what I did with it. So hopefully that tutorial will be helpful for some people. I wanted to have it done for Love Notions for their feature, but I didn't realize how much time I would be in the, not in my sewing room for prepping for a colonoscopy. So yeah, that took a little more time than what I thought it would. Pretty much don't plan on doing anything the day before. Hey, Barbara. How's San Antonio? My second home. I miss it. Is it warm there today? I haven't talked to my brother today yet, so hopefully it's nice there. Yeah, I wore that to a wedding last night, that raglan, and it felt good. It felt really nice. My husband liked it. So, but yeah, Joey, that would be a good top. I mean, even with sleeves or without sleeves, one way or the other. I think that out of that point, I was like, oh, I need to make this more often, because I like that point on there. It's hot, I bet. It's August. Yeah, I remember when we lived in Houston. I was pregnant one year. My son was born September 1st, and we lived in Houston. So hot, I know. I used to come home from work. I was still working in the hospital then. I'm an RN, if you guys didn't know that about me, but I was working in ICU at one of the hospitals there. And he was born September 1st. But I used to come home from work and just beach myself on the bed. I would just like a beached whale. It was awful. I was so hot. Nancy just finished the Closet Core Bianca flight suit. Oh, how cool. In dark green linen. Oh, I bet that's beautiful. Please show a picture on the Facebook group or something, or send it to me. That's awesome. Yeah, it's kind of fun to think out of the box and wear something that you wouldn't ordinarily wear. I think it's fun. I think it like sort of keeps people on their toes, you know. They think they have you figured out and then they don't. I like that. Ah, you know, that's a hard surgery. I took care of several people who had that, and it's very necessary for a lot of people because of neck pain and all kinds of things. So glad you were able to get that done. Yes, you need to get back into clothing. Yep, I understand. I'm there with you. Grammy of 6 here. So yeah, I like somebody said earlier, darts move with the gravity and time, and time is not our friend sometimes. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But all right, so what have we seen around the web that was cool this week? it it doesn't matter whether you're 70, 80, or even like my mother-in-law at 92. If she wanted to wear a flight suit, I'd make her one. For sure. You certainly can wear anything you want. Oh, that would be great. I would love to see that. Really love to see that, Nancy. Kyora, what does that mean? Does that mean hello? Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. Kyora. Hi, Brenda. We're all good. We are all good. I was telling them I'm thankful, still a little nervous and prayerful though, as I did have something come up on my colonoscopy that has to come out. He said that it was sort of a hard polyp to get to with the scope, so they have to go back in with something that like scrapes. And just one polyp. Where I had the colitis is all healed up, but just one polyp, and he said it's the kind that could turn into cancer if I don't take it out. So I am going to be doing that right away. So I get to do this whole thing over again. So anyway, if you're inclined to say a prayer for my nerves and just that it would end up not being, I just want it to be a blip on the radar and not a big thing. You know what I mean? So that's it. Oh, Joey, I love that show so much. We really are big fans of The Chosen. Um, my brother showed it to us when we were down there, and then we've been watching it since, and now we've become sort of supporters. So when season 3 comes out, we get to get it early. But it's so good. It's so well done. And even if you're not a Christian, you might really just enjoy the history of it even. But to me, like, it depicts Jesus just the way that I think that he would have been dancing with his friends, and he would have been smiling and serious when he needed to be, but he would have been full of life, and that's how they show him in that series, and I love that. Yep, me too, Joey. The doctor said that I could thank my colitis for him finding that. And I said, oh, thank God, thank you very much. But it's funny how God uses things like that. My brother, a few years ago, I don't know if you guys remember, I went down and helped him. Well, twice I've gone down there and helped him for surgery. The first one, maybe I wasn't doing this yet, but he sneezed, real hard sneeze, and he pulled a muscle. And so he went to ER because he thought he had maybe done something to his ribs. So they did a chest x-ray, and they found like a pea-size little thing on his lungs, and they said, you might want to have somebody look at that. So he did, and it ended up being a really, really tiny cancer that was tiny, and would have been aggressive, but they found it so early and they took it out. He's cancer free totally now because he sneezed. So you just, gotta use whatever he uses. Amen. Amen to that, Dion. Amen. They did. I love the disciples. They're so spot on. I love Matthew. I think Matthew is the most awesome way that they depicted him. It's like, oh, like when you read Matthew, all the numbers and genealogies and everything. He probably was like that, a little bit OCD. Yep, I love that. And I love that they showed, I don't know if you've gotten to episode 5 of season 2 yet, but they showed Mary Magdalene backsliding a little bit. And she didn't really like go back into her sinful life, but she got tempted to and ran away and struggled. And it's, if you know anybody who's had an addiction or anything that they've tried to overcome, there are those times when people, for whatever reason, slip back into old habits, or even if it's just a habit of, whatever. We all have habits, right? So anyway, it was just, it was nice that they showed that, and they showed the grace that can be there even when you do that. It was really cool. Hi, Sadie. Nice to see you. Yeah. My stepsis was just here, and I had it done. I've been thinking about it since. Mine are so heavy. Yeah. So cool. Barbara's only taking arthritis strength Tylenol. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Ollie, huh? Joey, if you, our good friend Joey, who's in here with us right now, she lost her husband to COVID. I don't even know how long it's been now, Joey. What, a couple months? But yeah, prayers. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hard. Oh, Stacy, that's wonderful. I'm so happy. That is awesome. Oh, beautiful. I have to watch that. I have to watch that with that in mind. Very cool. So good to see you guys all here. I love it. I was trying to tell somebody, I said, I gotta go home. I got my chat at 3. And this guy at church was like, what do you mean your chat? And I'm like, well, I see all these ladies that I know online. What do you mean? I'm like, well, my subscribers. He was like totally like, you're what? I'm like, well, I just have all these sewing friends online, and I love connecting with them on Sunday afternoons. So, oh, okay. It's hard to describe if you don't know exactly what we're doing here. What about some good things around online? Let's see. There were a couple new patterns this week. Wasn't there a new Itch to Stitch one? I think I saw the tank top or something that they had looked really cute. What else did I see? I know an Ellie Mac one that's coming out pretty soon that everybody's going to love. I was testing and I had to drop out because of my, I was back in May when I went to the emergency room and stuff. It was all around that time, and I couldn't keep up. I was out for like 5 days, so I had to drop out of that testing. But I still get the emails. It's coming out real soon. Really cute dress. Hi, Mary Alice. Good to see you. Oh, you're making a tempo. I love that pattern so much. I just can't find the right place to wear mine. Like I was gonna wear it to a yard party, and this is too nice to wear to a yard party. But then it's like, but it's too bare to wear to church. So like, next yard party, I'm gonna wear it, no matter what. The rise is too long. I think you can, Gail, but I think it's hard. You probably might have to take some darts in the waistline. Probably possible. I would take the waistband off. If you have elastic waist, maybe it'd be a little easier because then you could just cut them down and put elastic in. Hello from Tennessee. Okay, cool, Lisa. What's your question? Made my grand a knit dress with a circle skirt. I didn't put clear elastic on. Will that make it stretch out? You mean on the waistline? No, it won't. It depends on the fabric. What kind of fabric did you use? If it's a good stretch and recovery knit, you should be fine. Just some of the jerseys, like there's just some that don't have a good recovery. Let me find. I'm going to show you one. I'm going to show you this baby knit, okay? So this baby knit it doesn't have a great recovery, right? So if it were like this, then you might want to make sure you have that clear elastic on there. This one, this is a really good example of not having good stretch and recovery because, you stretch it and it kind of stays. So that is one that would stretch out with wearing. This is not great fabric, really. I mean, it has donuts on it, so I like it, but I made jammies for one of my grands out of this because he loves donuts. So cute, but they didn't stay looking nice very long because the fabric stretches out, and this is like silk screened on there, so it's just gonna stretch and look distressed right away, but it was fun. He loved opening them, so that's half the battle. I mean, they only wear them like a month anyway before they outgrow them. Yeah, as long as you have a good recovery, like double brush poly or something like that, it'll be fine. Yes, I think you could do that. No, Nancy, I'm sure she could do that. It'll be hard because she'll have to probably take some darts or something. Or you could probably use the top of a pants pattern to kind of tailor it. But yeah, a lot depends on the fabric too. And you want to be careful not to make them too short. It's too short in the rise is something you can't fix. Okay, let's see. 4 radiation treatments to lower the chance. Oh, that's amazing. The 3% that's so good. I hope that they're able to do that. I will be praying for her for sure. You're welcome, Lisa. Hi, Libby. Good to see you. I keep wanting to touch my laptop screen because I'm so used to my iPad. I'm like, that doesn't work. I can't touch that one. You have to use the mouse. Little blip. Yep. An envelope, neck top, pants, and a beanie hat. Aww, so sweet. Cute. What else are you guys sewing this week? I should do something with the rest of this donut fabric, shouldn't I? There's probably... Oh, I don't know. There's like the yard and a little bit. I should probably do something. Maybe I should make myself a pair of short, jammy shorts with it. And, you know, probably get a little bit of wear out of it anyway. Or maybe he'll want a new pair since his will probably wear out and get too small anyway. So, well, let's see. Let's see if I can find that itch to stitch pattern. They have a new pattern this week. I usually am up on them, but I kind of got behind in watching their stuff. The spear in tank. Now, can I switch to that? Maybe. No. Get the URL here and I can paste it in here. There we go. This is that spear and tank. Let me see if I can get it better. No. Just trying to get this to go up a little bit. There we go. There's the back and the front. I can't get it to scroll. That's the problem. Well, let me scroll. There we go. You can see the detail a little better. Really cute little tank top. There we go. You can see the whole thing there. That is the spear and by Itch to Stitch. That was a new one this year week. So Anybody else has anything else new? Let's see. I saw something super cute this week. Yes, I think that tomorrow is when that dress is coming out for Ellie Mac. And it's super cute. And let's see what's wacky this week. Okay. Let's do a window capture. Okay. Here's the wacky patterns for this week. No, that's not what I want to interact with, so. Okay. All right, sorry guys, I'm fiddling here, trying to show you everything. Okay. Anyway, the wacky patterns are I don't know why it's going to the wrong window. So let me just get rid of that and that. Okay, now maybe it'll go to the right one. Sorry. It still wants, and now it wants to go to itch to stitch the whole time. Anyway, but the wacky patterns are the oversized tee this week and the Tuesday hoodie. Let's see what else they've got. And sailor dress for kids, the Chapman cardigan, little Be Independent dress. There's a big tote bag. That's a free one. And the traveler top, which is cute. And all the usual free ones too. So those are the wacky ones this week. I always like to try to show you guys those. Let's go back to the chat window. Sorry about that, guys. I was having a little issue there trying to figure that out to show you, but it won't let me scroll down, so I couldn't show you. But that's what's on this week. So anybody know of any other sales? Let's see. I think I saw 5 out of 4 was having a sale. Was that now? I'm not sure. Let's try 5 out of 4 and see if they're still having their sale. They were having like 30% off of their whole thing. sales. Here we go. It looks like that sale might be over. They just have their usual spend 50, save 10, spend 40, save 15. So nothing there on that front. But, you know, there's always more sales. Those are my favorite pattern companies, pretty much. Love Notions, Ellie Mac, and 5 out of 4. I also love Itch to Stitch, and for kids, I am really starting to love Patterns for Pirates a lot, Ellie Mac a lot, and also Peekaboo Patterns is really cute. They have a lot of really cute things, and Little Lizard has always been one of my favorite, and they have started into the women's things, and they're expanding their sizing too. So that means that they're no longer going to be in that camp where they don't serve plus size women. So that's really good. What else? Heard a podcast about like sewing your why. That was really interesting. So like think about why do you do what you do? What motivates you? That was cool. Let's see what everybody's saying. Hey Jana, nice to see you here. It looked like that tank was for knit fabric. I'm not positive about that, but that's kind of how it looked. Let me go back here. There's been... Yes, it would make a pretty dress. I agree. Oh, cool. Libby made pads for refugees. Nice. Be sure and post about that in the Facebook group and do the hashtag SewForGood 2021. Cotton sweatshirt fabric. I like Girl Charlee. You just look for it. They don't always have it, but I do believe they have some right now. And usually theirs is 20% off the regular prices, so it's pretty good. Pretty good price when you can find stuff. Their stock is limited, so you have to just catch things when you catch things. But when you do, they're really, really good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like that top too. Oh, fun. Okay, I'm pretty sure that was for knits. It didn't look like it could be unless it had a zipper in the back. It didn't look like it could be a woven. We're doing well, Jana. Thank you. Yes, Karina did. She tested the spear, and I think she did a video on that just the other day. Hi, Teresa. I didn't see you sneak in here. How are you? And Sandra, thanks for coming, you guys. Fiber Mood. Yeah, those look good. I have never made one of their patterns. I'm going to have to check them out. Ooh, Hobby Lobby has Simplicity and Quick Sew for $1.99 this week. That's really good. Does that start today and go this week, or was it last week? Because hopefully that is good news. If I know Karina, she probably hacked it into a dress. She's the hack queen. She loves to do hacks on patterns. I love that girl so much. Yes, the free pegs at Patterns for Pirates are really nice. I don't wear leggings as a rule, but they're really nice for under. I do wear them like tights in the wintertime, like under dresses to keep my legs warm. If you do them in double brush poly, they're kind of like warm, and that's really nice. Sweater knit for yeah, you can just find really good deals at Girl Charlee. I agree. Gonna be making our annual Labor Day trip. We decided to go even though my husband's not working yet. We're gonna go to Indiana, and go to Zink's and go to the guitar store, the Sweetwater Music, our big mecca for music. That's our very, very, for us, that's like Disney World, you know. It's like a petting zoo for musical instruments, and that's who we are. So I go and I play all the keyboards. He plays all the guitars, and one of these days, one's gonna follow him home. He's been eyeing one for a few years now, and we were all set that he was gonna get it this year when we went, but he's not working right now, so I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. But we're hoping maybe he can just get a uh, job before then, and he'll still be able to get his guitar. That's what we're hoping. I know, I love Whitney's wardrobe tips are amazing. She does such a good job with that. It starts Monday. Okay, the pattern sale at Hobby Lobby starts Monday. And if you're watching this, today is April 8th, Sunday, April 8th. So that if you're watching, you know. No, you can never have too much fabric or too many guitars. You are right. I don't know if you've ever seen one of my videos. Sometimes I will take pictures down there by all in our music room. My husband has guitars all over the walls down there. There's like our old living room is my keyboard room. I have a piano on one wall and a keyboard on the other wall, and then we have like Beatles paraphernalia and old record albums and things hanging all over. And then in the dining room, he has all of his guitars. We took our living room, dining room, gutted it, and made it just one giant music room that we just enjoy so much. Needle breakage. Well, yes and no. Whenever you have a trying thing, you're going to break a few needles. That's sort of to be expected. The NCW has lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of layers. Pounding them down with a hand, like a mallet, a little bit will help. But otherwise, you just have to go slow and use a hump jumper, and sometimes just hand crank, and sometimes they just won't go in. And I have found the rivet press to be the best thing in those situations. I'll just use a rivet press instead of trying to sew like where it folds over and clamps. I have a rivet press. Is it back there? Can you see it over there? No, you can't. It's off camera. One of the best purchases I have ever made on Amazon. Rivet press. It also snaps, whatever. Works really, really well. It does grommets. So I done, like the board shorts and stuff and put little grommets in the front. Super easy. It's just great. I got mine on Amazon, and it's been fun. So, oh, it's not August 8th. Today is August 8th. Yeah, today is August 8th. Did I say April 8th? I'm sorry. It was an A month. Today is August 8th, 20,000, 2021, 20,021, 2021. And yeah, you know what I said today in church? Oh gosh, you guys, this is like the worship leader's nightmare, right? I'm singing the song In Christ Alone, and I've got the microphone. It's a solo, right? And I sing, In Christ Alone, no hope is found. Can you believe I did that? I mean, and not meaning it. It's supposed to be my hope is found, and it just came out wrong. And I'm just like, I cannot believe I just did that. And I have to believe God was probably laughing at me. I did. I said, no hope is found. My gosh, that's not what I meant. all my hope is found. I don't know where that came from. And then later on I messed up words again. So I'm Yeah. I'm always messing words of songs up. My husband says playing for me is like following the bouncing Kim. Yeah, you follow the bouncing ball. Yes, I was mortified. You can believe it. Like, and then I said something to somebody afterward, and they, oh, I didn't hear that. I'm glad because, yeah, I'm really glad nobody could hear. Nobody said they didn't notice it or whatever, which I'm really glad. That was probably a God thing because I was just like, seriously, did that just come out of my mouth? My favorite piece of clothing to make. Hmm. I think t-shirts. I know that sounds really like because they're so easy, but they're just so instantly gratifying and I wear them all the time. So I would say a t-shirt would be my um that would be my choice. I don't think so. My husband said he didn't and he was really listening. And I asked one other person at church and they didn't notice, but I was on, it was the stream to service, so somebody out there probably did. It was live streamed on Facebook. Yikes. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did that. Seriously. Yeah, one time the song Almighty, remember that's an older song, and I was singing Almighty, and I said, but the lyrics are the earth has no, or the lyrics are the earth has no voice and I have no choice, and I sang the earth has no choice and I have no voice. So yeah, you just never know like what's gonna come out of my mouth. Yes, so yeah, I know. I love that there's so much you can do to t-shirts and you can, use your Cricut or whatever like that and, you know, you can color block them, you can just do all kinds of stuff. I just bought silk screening stuff. Got this paint here. And I bought myself a silk screen. So I'm going to be doing something with this. This was on sale for $15.99 at Michael's. So I bought it. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something with these. And I'll get back to you on that. I might do a video to show how to silk screen because it's really fun and easy. And I don't know, would you guys like a video like that? You can do that with your Cricut. You can also do it, if you cut the plastic sheets and have a reusable stencil, you can actually take them and use like tacky spray on them and affix those to the screen, and then you can save them from time to time. So sometimes if it's a design that you're going to do over and over, you can do that. But I have never actually done the silk screening, so I'm real excited to try this out. So we'll see. I mean, I did it at a expo, in a guided, class thing, but I've never done it here. I've done a lot of stencil painting for t-shirts, but this is so much better because you don't have to worry about when it's okay to pull it off, to pull off the thing because it's on the screen. So you just squeegee it down and lift it off, and then you let it dry. You don't touch it. So I am excited to try that. I might try that. My little granddaughter's going to be here tomorrow. She's coming so I can record the video for the homeschool curriculum that I'm doing. I was hired by this company to do a sewing unit for their homeschool. And so we are going to be doing 2 videos tomorrow, and she's 9, so she's going to help me. And we're going to be making an apron in one of them, and the other one's going to be the basics of sewing. So I'm going to be talking all about, just different things to do. So should be fun. Yeah, I think I will. I'll do a video on it once I try it out and get my technique here, down. I've done it, like I said, at a workshop, but I just never actually had the stuff. So I just thought it'd be fun, so I bought some when I saw that and ordered a screen from and a squeegee thingy from Amazon. So I will try it. I think it would be fun to do. Oh, so it was scrolling. I can see this over here. I'm a little behind on my iPad, and it was scrolling the page. Okay. I wasn't thinking it was scrolling so you could see it. I apologize for that. Yep. So, oh, bye, Joey. Sorry, I didn't see that you were running. Confirmed your appointment for April 11th. It's a long ways away. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do the silk screen. Well, guys, it's 4 o'clock. I can't believe it. It's almost time for me to go cook dinner. So it was really good to get on here and hang out with you guys. Any sewing questions before I go? Ah, dinner's ready. Bye, Brenda. All right, I'll work on that. I've already recorded the dart video. I'm going to do the hack on the raglan, and I will throw in a silkscreen video after I get mine done. If we have time tomorrow, maybe my little granddaughter and I can silkscreen a shirt. That would be fun for her to do. So we might do that. We'll see. We have to do our video first. So I'll let you guys have a sneak peek at clips of that or something. It'll be cute. I think it'll be really cute. I can't put it up as a video on my channel because one, it's aimed at kids, and that's a no-no for my channel because otherwise YouTube will change all the rules when it comes to my whole channel if I have one video that's over for kids. So can't do that. But I could sneak peek a few clips in the Facebook group so you can see a little bit. Thank you so much, Gail. I appreciate it so much. You guys have a great week. I'll be seeing you in some videos, and I should be here next week. I don't know why I couldn't be, so we'll see how that goes. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you later. Happy sewing, guys.